Hello everyone, this is MNL2, and before I say anything, I want to give a massive thank you, because recently on this channel, we hit the epic landmark of 5,000 subscribers. And so, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you guys who have been with me, watching my stuff, watching my videos, and giving positive comments and support along the way. So thank you to those of you who have been with me since the beginning. This has been a long journey, and so today, we're going to be taking a look at some of the roots of that journey. And I cannot guarantee that you will not cringe, because I highly doubt that you won't not cringe. Well then, did I do that right? Do negatives, whatever, you know what I mean. So anyways, yeah, basically we're gonna be taking a look at some of my really old videos from a really long time ago, several years ago, and I'm gonna just watch them, react to them, probably want to die, but that's okay because we all had to start somewhere. So yeah, prepare to wish you never subscribed to me, because now we're gonna look at videos that make you question how I went from that to this. But you know, let's just do it. So sit back, relax, and let's go. I'm on my way. So I think a pretty good place to start is going to be my first ever attempt at a Minecraft roller coaster recreation, and that's going to be Minecraft recreation Full Throttle Six Flags Magic Mountain. So I will say right off the bat, not proud of this coaster, but we all had to start somewhere. So I did rewind to this during my 3,000 subscriber special, which was the V2 of Full Throttle, but I think I should just go a little bit more in depth with this coaster. So also I should point out that when I was like 11, I didn't know what copyright was, and so a lot of my really old videos do use songs that cannot be monetized, and for the sake of monetizing this video, I'm gonna have to mute those. So yeah, we're just gonna mute that right here. And first of all, I want to point out two things. Look at this epic like to dislike ratio. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm just gonna keep moving on. And then yeah, let's also point out that 2014, 6 years ago, well, almost 6 years ago, November 26th. So in a few months that would make it 6 years. So yeah, almost 3,000 views on my first recreation. Let's just look at it and see how terrible it really is. I love how I have all my videos in 480p. I didn't even have the capability of recording in HD yet. All right, so right off the bat, first of all, I do remember when I made this, I was trying to match it to the Full Throttle trailer, like the real trailer, and I made a side-by-side of that too, which I can also look at how they're actually nowhere near being synced together, but we're not gonna worry about that. But first of all, let's just take a look at here. I'm just gonna put a real picture of Full Throttle right now. Look how nice and curvy it is, and then look at that. Oh my god. Okay, so at least I kind of tried to do the double rail thing here. Like this is the underside of the track, and then this is the overside of the track for the top hat and the loop. But triangle loops, what can I say? Oh yeah, back in the day when I used villagers to test ride all my coasters. Oh god, I didn't even attempt. Oh yeah, okay, so I actually made this thing 160 blocks tall, because that's how my brain was working. I'm like, well, let's see, real Full Throttle is 160 feet, so I'm gonna make this one 160 blocks. So that's why it's really large out of proportion, but you just look at these supports. I didn't even attempt to make the right supports at all. And then if you just look at the shaping, like if I were to show you just a picture of that alone, would you call that a dive loop? Here's a better angle of it right here. Is that's supposed to be a dive loop? Oh, okay, all right, yeah, yep. Okay, but I will say I am pretty impressed of how I managed to make this redstone system work. In fact, I used the exact same redstone system for that backwards launch in the V2. But in the V2 I made everything else look good. So that's probably the only good part about this recreation. And then just everything about it, it's just, see, look at that. What is that? It's so just yeet. It just turns instantly. Yeah, that's how real roller coasters are. Yep. Oh my god, just everything about this. Just everything about this is so bad. Oh my gosh. But yep, that was my first recreation. Enough said. So a lot of you have also been asking me and questioning why don't I do custom coasters. Well, for those of you who are asking or saying that, truly you guys are not real fans, because if you were not subscribed to me back in the Trainboy 20 era, you would not remember. I can't even remember myself. Coaster Crazy. It was a series where I made custom coasters. Granted, this was in 2015, as you can say here, or say see, and also as you can see over here, not a very large amount of you, did that make sense? I don't know. A large amount of you did not really exactly watch or like the series. It's kind of why I didn't do it. But either way, I made custom coasters at one point. This is an example of one. This was actually the first ever video I made using an Elgato capture card. Because remember, all my old videos were made on the Xbox 360. So this was the first one that was legitimately somewhat high quality. It was still only in 720p, but that's better than 480. And you can look at it and at least see that it's pretty... It's decent for 2015 for someone who had less than 100 subscribers. I'll just say that. So yeah, this is the coaster. As you can see up here, not a very good curve, but yeah. This also, I made this around the time that Twisted Colossus was about to open, so this was inspired. It's a Mobius loop. That's, I guess, the only way that it's inspired, but either way, it doesn't really have a manufacturer. It's not supposed to really be anything. It's just a coaster with the giant X on the ground. Oh yes, and we can't forget this epic X inside of the station either that I made. Oh yeah, look at those transitions, very epic. I was doing well, but oh, and of course I made the station out of nothing but diamond blocks, very epic. I think I did a pretty good entrance station too, or entrance sign. What am I saying? Yeah, this was the entrance sign. I don't know, this is decent for made out of nothing but emerald blocks and torches on every single block. But yeah, this is an example of a coaster that I made. Custom. Enough said. I should also look at, oh wait, never mind, I was gonna scroll down here and look at all the lovely comments. There are none. Fun. If you want to see some lovely comments, then you should just go over here and click on a much better video right there. Yeah. Alright, so moving on to something that's a little less embarrassing, but a little, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Like an Enderman. So basically, I made this coaster synced to the parody Like an Enderman by Thanksia. And, well, for some reason, the original video I uploaded, well, first of all, the original video I uploaded was in terrible quality. That was before I had the Elgato, so I deleted that one and re-uploaded it with an Elgato, and that's this video right here. And this is the one that has 165,000 views and 1.3 thousand likes. But then I uploaded the same video again with the animation, with the original parody playing in the top left screen, and somehow that video got 1.5 million views, which, like I'm saying, that is by far the most views I've ever gotten on a video before. And I also made a lot of ad revenue off that video, so much so to be able to afford this beauty right here. And so yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, yes, this video did get really popular, or this coaster got really popular, but it's not, that doesn't make it very good. Like, if this video had like 100 views, I would be very ashamed of this video. And so even the comments are really positive. Like, there's a lot of positive comments, but let's just play it. I'm gonna take a look at it and just show some parts of the video. I won't show the whole video because then that makes this video way too long, but yeah, let's just take a look at this thing. Got the epic Enderman entrance. You already know this is gonna be epic. And I remember trying to, like, the amount of times I had to test this to make sure it worked. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I should also say that a lot of this was out of sync, and that's all I can really say about it. There were a lot of moments that were not in sync with the music, so just keep that in mind. But not creep like those green things that you often see. Come on, yeah, that fell out of sync quite a bit. Like Slender Man, do it properly. You saw me there. Just one glimpse and I'm gone. Oh god, I know this part right here is really out of sync. Yeah, that was way off beat. So was that. This part right here that's coming up, I think, was pretty good. Yeah, that part was in sync. Just we love that the Minecraft Earth right there is a cube. Yes. And that Enderman that teleported right on top of it, I just left that there. Like, that was not intentional at all. That just kind of happened. Oh my god, I love how I didn't put the spirals through the ground, so it didn't even look like a spiral. I don't even know. Just the way that I accidentally had it in frame and then looked down as if like nothing happened. And then the fact that I didn't, I just left that in.
Like an Enderman.
Oh man, that just showed how little I just did it. I just thought that I had it good, and then I don't know.
Enderman. Enderman.
Dude, this part was supposed to be so cool, but it was out of sync right here. Because it looks like you're gonna go and do something else, but then the Enderman bounces you back, so, yeah. Wow. Alright, now we're gonna go back to the cube. I love how I didn't even try to conceal the redstone, it's just kind of exposed right there. Just hanging out, you know. I don't know why I decided to put the floating carpets in, I just thought it looked cool, so whatever. But this!
Like an Enderman.
Okay, that part was like the only good sync in the entire video. But I don't know, just a lot of it. First of all, the production value, the fact that so much of it wasn't in sync and I uploaded it anyways. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, but then I uploaded it again with an animation in the screen and it got 1.5 million views. Hooray! Alright, so now we're moving on to the era where I started to create NoLimits 2 videos. And as you can see in my name, MNL2, NoLimits 2 is definitely a big part of my channel, because it's literally in my name, so like... But, you know, we're not there yet at this era, we're still at Train by 20. So this was the first ever NoLimits 2 coaster, well, the first ever NoLimits 2 coaster that I uploaded, not the first one that I made. And this was also my first recreation in NoLimits 2. But that does not make it good. Somehow it got 5,000 views, but as you can see, the like to dislike ratio, not the best. And this was also still during the time that I did not know what copyright was. Oopsies. So I will say that this did get a lot of hate. This was my first time making a NoLimits 2 video, and yeah, we're just gonna take a look at why it was so bad. We're not even gonna worry about the intro that's playing right now, which let's just skip it. Alright, first epic thing. I didn't know how to make transparent images, or even look up transparent images on Google. So the fact that they both have white backgrounds on the screen. Oh god. And yes, this was long before I had NoLimits 2 Pro, so of course I had the NoLimits watermark on the screen right there. And also, this is physically impossible for full throttle for two reasons. One, that would cause way too much stress on the top of this loop, which could cause a lot of structural damage if both trains were going on it at the same time. And two, that wouldn't even work in terms of block systems, because for this to happen, this train going in the loop would have to launch at the same time that this train right here launches out of the tunnel. Meaning they're theoretically on the same block, because if this train rolls back, then that means this train right here is going to collide with it in that tunnel, so that theoretically should not be possible. I just did it anyways because it looked cool, because who cares about logic and the way this works. So honestly, the loop itself isn't too bad. This support structure right here kind of sucks, but this was also the first time I made custom supports. But so the loop itself isn't terrible. I mean, I could have improved the connection up top of the top hat, but yeah, that's not terrible. It starts getting terrible when you look at literally every other part of the ride. So nothing too terrible yet, but you start looking over here, and I don't know. The dive loop is so out of shape. It's so tight and small and cramped. Oh gosh. And then you can see right here, like this, like I was saying, these aren't really connected, but yeah. Oh, okay, it just kind of snapped into that loop without much grace. And then yeah, there's still that gap there, so I don't know about that. Okay, so not terrible. Not terrible. A little bit, okay. I think I went a little too slow on the loop, maybe not. Oh, that would have caused some laterals. And I don't know why it's going so slowly here either. And that dive loop is awful. I also did not know how to make backwards launches, as I made it clear with my Comic Sans on the screen. Yeah, this was, I was a noob, okay? And yeah, I also didn't know what, I should say this is going to be a recurring theme in all the rest of the NoLimits 2 videos that I'll be showing you guys. Oh my gosh, sorry, I forgot how bad the drop was out of this top hat. Just look at how wiggly it is. And then how close it cuts to the station, and then the brakes aren't even, whatever. But yeah, like I was saying, it's a recurring theme. I didn't know what Heartline was for a very long time. Yeah, that's all I can say right now. Alright, so here's another notorious project that I had a long time ago, still in 2015. And, well, this video did get almost 6,000 views. And so this was a trailer to an amusement park that I made in NoLimits 2 called Thrillville. And I totally made that name up, completely original. Not like I got it from some Xbox 360 game that was really obscure for a very short amount of time that no one really knew about. So yeah, anyways, this video was, it's pretty recurring that the like to dislike ratios are not the greatest. And so yeah, just looking at the comments, some were positive, some were yikes. But yeah, let's just watch some of this video. I'm just gonna show you the ending part just because that kind of highlights the majority of the park. And well, let's just say it was not a good idea to try to shove 17 roller coasters into one NoLimits 2 park on an HP 2007 Windows 7 laptop. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just this B&M Hyper would literally kill you. And what is going on with that wing coaster over there? I should also probably... Oh, this one's in 1080p. I didn't even know that. We're getting up there in quality, boys. We're getting up there. So, yeah, like I was saying, just the amount of positive G-forces that would put on you. Oh, no. We're just... Oh! Did you see how fast that was going? Did you see how fast that's going? And then how long this train is. Oh my gosh. Like, this is supposed to be a B&M Flyer. That's supposed to be a pretzel loop. If you're 12 years old, avoid NoLimits 2. And if you're going to use NoLimits 2, at least try to actually look up tutorials to figure out what you're doing before you make videos like this. Hashtag NoLimits 2 watermark. Oh no, oh my god. Alright, okay, you know, I have an idea. Hey, Intamin, where are you? Hey, I have an idea, Intamin. If you want to bring popularity back to your Intamin impulses, all you gotta do is just completely screw the concept of Heartline and comfortable ride experience. Riders want lateral G's. They need that in their lives. As you can clearly see here. Oh no. This is an Intamin impulse that I did not once again know what Heartline was, and that's gonna stay like that for a while. No comment, let's just keep going. Okay, alright, okay. Not too terrible over here, just a regular loop. I think I'm just showing all the parts that actually look good. If I actually went back, you know what, comment down below if you want to see me actually take a look in depth of all these coasters and look at the POVs. Because now that I have an epic gaming computer that can actually handle opening this file, I can actually check out some of these coasters in, you know, really good quality and really good FPS, versus back then I could barely open this park file without crashing my laptop. But yeah, if you want to see me actually take a look at these POVs, comment down below, or just like the video. Yeah, and let's keep going. Okay, alright, a splashdown that's you're really close to that other track. Screw clearance. Oh! Right, I forgot that I didn't know how to make a drop tower, so I used B&M Flyer trains vertically. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, kiddie coaster. That's probably the safest thing here. Oh my gosh! I was going so fast. It's just gonna go straight into the water, too. Oh. What? I don't know what trims are, apparently. What is that inversion? What is this? Why is it going so fast? This is not sped up, I promise. Why are the trains so... Oh my... No. 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 Oh no. What have I created? What logical human being would visit this park and enjoy it? Or at least come out alive? Why is everything so... Its shaping is terrible. Everything's going way too fast. I didn't know what G-forces were. I didn't know what Heartline was. I was a complete noob. There's Viper. Let's move on. Okay, so if you thought Thrillville was pretty bad and the Full Throttle recreation in NoLimits was pretty bad, I apparently got worse somehow. Yeah, so this is called Track Jumper. It's a NoLimits 2 coaster I made, and my friend ICJ03 is actually, this was in middle school, he actually drew a picture of this coaster and he wanted me to make it in NoLimits 2. And so this is in no way his fault for why this is so terrible. It was just my terrible ability to create literally anything inside of NoLimits 2. And as you can see, with almost 5,000 views, the majority of this video dislike it, almost 50 dislikes. And I just want to take a look at some of the comments here. Take a look at Sam Williamson here for a very legit comment. Interesting execution of the concept. I think that the twists are way too fast, especially after the jump. We'll see the video in a second. The Heartline track and depump tool are your friends, so use them. I didn't know what depumping was, and I didn't know how to add Heartline. Okay, so basically the gimmick with this ride is there's a gap in the track jumper, but we all know that part is not the realistic, or the part that's supposed to be realistic. Just the rest of the ride that's actually supposedly realistic was completely unrealistic. As Grady King over here said, is this thing safe for riding? And then me with my dumb 12-year-old brain was like, it lands on the track every time, then yes, otherwise no. And he says, no, I meant all the twisting. Would it create lots of lateral G's? And then I said, well, yes, it would have to be slower because it creates lateral G's. Now, do I know how to get rid of the lateral G's in NoLimits 2? No. Let's just take a look at why this video is so terrible. Okay, so it starts with an epic drop off of a cliff. That was not my idea. This was all designed by ICJ03, just not executed great by me at all. Anyways, so first of all, I'd like to point out, vertical loops are eggs now, I guess. If you showed me a picture of that and told me it was a vertical loop, I would tell you to go to a mental hospital, because that, my friend, is not a vertical loop. This hurts to look at. Oh my gosh, what was wrong with me? Why couldn't I make... There's literally a vertical loop element in NoLimits 2. Of all things, I could have just used that if I couldn't make one myself. Okay, alright, collide with the trees. Yeah, that's fine. We don't care about clearance. So here was the actual track jumping part, which, if there was track filled in there, that wouldn't be too bad of an airtime hill. So, you know, that's the gimmick part. But then, oh no. Imagine how many laterals that would cause. I don't know what Heartline is, because I know I showed another angle of it at some point. Hashtag NoLimits 2 watermark. Yeah, look at that. Literally no Heartline. Not only that, but the level of clearance between the riders' heads and the supports, and if they even put their arms up just a little bit, they're just gone. Why? What was wrong with me? Okay, alright. And it's not only is the Heartline terrible, but this thing is also going like 300 miles per hour faster than it should be going. And if it's only going like 70 miles per hour, then it should really be going negative 230. No. If this thing's going backwards, that just creates a whole new world of problems. That Immelman looking thing, that's not too bad, other than the pull out not having Heartline, but since it's going, that wouldn't hurt people. That would just be minorly. Is that a word? Minorly uncomfortable? I don't know. Let's just take a look at this POV. Yeah, let's just take a look here. So you know, okay, that shaping coming out of the vertical loop was pretty questionable. Yeah, then we're just gonna pull out. Okay, so that one was better. That one was good. And then oh yeah, I got that little slow motion thing going on. I should also remind you that Darude Sandstorm's playing in the background. Thus why I'm not playing it in this video. Yeah, and then this part, I don't even want to look at it. That hurts on so many levels. Then you've got this Immelman looking thing going a little too fast. Wouldn't kill you. That airtime would probably be really painful, especially if you're stapled. Pull up, not very good or clean. Then that, if it had Heartline, it would be more comfortable. I don't want to see any more. Let's just leave. Let's just leave it and move on. Part of me wants to take a look at the FNAF NoLimits 2 scripted Gerstlauer coaster I made. But at the same time, I really don't want to show that. And if you want to go swoop down to a level that low to see it, go ahead, find that video, your funeral. I don't even want to look at it. Okay, so for a slight change of pace, I want to take a little bit of a look away from Minecraft and NoLimits 2. And so we're going to be checking out my first ever vlog. So this was the first time I ever really held the camera to my face and went somewhere, thus a vlog. So, a few things. 1, didn't have a good vlog camera. 2, didn't really know what the heck I was doing. 3, didn't really know how to compress a 8-hour experience down into like 20 minutes, so this video is an hour long. Obviously not going to be showing an hour, I'm only going to be showing like 5 minutes of it. So there's like 2 main spots I want to show. But first of all, this video actually got some pretty good support. 1,500 views, 27 likes, pretty good like to dislike ratio, even though it's... You might want to bleach your eyeballs after watching this. Yep, let's,
hey guys,
let's watch this. I don't think there's any copyrighted stuff in here, so the audio should be fine. Just be warned of my voice.
Hey guys, I'm not really doing anything unusual. I just got my Batman cape here.
I should also mention, if you're frequently watching my videos, you should be able to know by now that I like doing skits and stuff. And so this was my first ever time doing a skit. So yeah. It was not the best executed, but it was more just kind of for fun with my friends and I. And this was long before the time that RMC Guy Starbase or M-Dude popped up on this channel. In fact, the people on this video, or in these videos, I don't really see either of them very often anymore. One moved out of state, and the other goes to a different school now. And so, yeah, but these dudes, they were my bros. Sadness.
And I'm just gonna run some errands with my friends.
Yep, there they are.
Yeah,
that
nothing
epic
unusual.
camera
We just all
action
have
here.
Batman capes.
Yeah, I totally knew how to put our faces
go
in
run
frame.
Some errands, you know, nothing unusual. You guys are getting milk, a lot of milk.
I don't know if you guys can tell over our high-pitched screeching, but basically the skit was we were pretending satirically. Is that a word? Satirically? I don't know. It was satire pretending that we were going to the grocery store to get milk, while the whole time we were just going to Magic Mountain, and then we were like, oh my gosh, look, I don't know, it's a billboard for X2. Oh my god, guys, look, we're at Magic Mountain.
Wow, that skyscraper over there looks just like Superman at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I wish we were going to Six Flags today. Look, they even got an ad right there saying Six Flags California. Don't you wish we were going to
Ooh, that sharp increase of the pitch of my voice.
Six Flags today?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're lucky we're able to go to Sky Groceries.
Oh yeah, Sky
Get our
Groceries.
milk.
That's where we're gonna get our milk. Yes, milk. Oh, it's right there. See
I
Sky
watched
Groceries?
too much
that
regular
red
show
tower
back there.
Yeah. It is.
I love how you can't even see Sky Tower in that frame, and then my friend just like, yeah, like, you see that tower? Yeah. Doesn't show said tower.
And there's that skyscraper I've never seen before. Wow, that billboard right there looks just like X2
Guys,
at
it's a
Magic
billboard.
Mountain.
It's definitely a
We were
billboard.
going to Magic Mountain today. What is it? Look over there.
I love how there's literally no indication that he's like getting my attention. I just literally turned the camera like, what is it? After he has like no indication. He doesn't say like, hey, or anything. Okay, alright, I've seen enough. Okay, I said 5 minutes, but I don't even want to look at this. I don't want to know. I'll just skim through it and show all the horrible, terrible things that have happened. Okay, not horrible and terrible. We had a lot of fun. We were kids. I was 13. No, wait, yeah, May 13. So yeah, it was still fun hanging out with my friends. Just the video production for this just being on YouTube in general and me looking back on it. Yeah, no, I don't approve of myself. So anyways, thank you guys. I'm going to say it one more time. Thank you guys so much for 5,000 subscribers. It has been a very epic journey with you guys, going all the way back to these really old videos. And most of these videos I just showed were before I even had 100 subscribers. So now we're all the way at 5K. So that's very, very epic. I'm super happy about that. So here's to 6K, and then eventually down the road, maybe 10K. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for some more building i305. And yeah, other than that, I'm not sure what the next regular video is going to be, so just stay tuned. If you want to get teasers and updates and stuff, join the Discord. We also do events, stuff like that, win points, and then you'll be able to be eligible for giveaways that I'll be doing eventually. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys another time later.